The subject here of our first sentence is Barbary, so we'll want to start with our barbarians. They're going to be the subject. And we also have this nom here, so we've got for the Barbary, the barbarians. Now, our barbarians are frightened. They're per motive. For the barbarians, frightened. Now, they're going to be frightened by several things. So they're frightened by the figura, and they're frightened by the motu, and they're frightened by the genere. So these are all ablative of means, saying what they're frightened by. They're frightened by the form of the ships. And they're frightened by the motion of the oars. And they're also frightened by the unusual type of tormentum. Now, tormentum literally means a twisting, and so it came to mean a machine that could twist and hurl projectiles, so we've been translating it as catapults. And so they were also frightened by the unusual type of catapults. Okay, so for the the barbarians, frightened by the form of the ships and the motion of the oars, and by the unusual type of catapults. So we've got all of that. So what did they do? Well, they stopped. They constituent. They stopped. I guess I don't need to put they because I already have the barbarians. So the barbarians stopped. And then the paulum modo here is going to be just a little. And so they brought back their feet just a little, or retreated just a little. So stopped and retreated a little. Okay, so let's see if there's any kind of interesting grammar that we might want to talk about in there. So we noticed already that we had these ablative of means, so we had all of those, but you'll also notice that they were connected by et 3 times, and that's an example of something called polysyndeton. Boy, this writing's not very good. Polysyndeton. I'm barely able to get that on there. Polysyndeton. 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 And that means when you have more than one conjunction. Let's see, anything else here? No, I don't think so. So we can now go on to our next bit. Okay, so now we're going to start our next sentence. And we have an ablative absolute here, nostris militibus cunctantibus. And so we have, and with our soldiers,